What's up, y'all? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 123, 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'm trying to stay hyped up for y'all because I'm really pissed right now. Trying not to be vulgar, but I'm really pissed right now because I just got through doing a 20-minute video. A 20-minute video for this day, for this daily vlog. And I was in the process of uploading it, and it did not save. So I had a 20-minute video and it did not save. So I'm like less than 5 minutes since it did not save. So I'm pissed. I got all my yelling out of the way as much as I could before recording again. So here we are. I guess they didn't want the truth to be out here, so that's why. I'm gonna try to give y'all a little bit of what I had to give. It's not gonna be as long as that video because, you know, I was eating. I already ate my breakfast for this morning. My oatmeal, cinnamon and raisins. That's what I ate for breakfast. I was eating it while I was playing a recording from 44 years ago, of course before I was born, of the late great Gil Scott-Heron, which I will play again on this video. So I hope y'all enjoy this. We gonna go ahead and get into my numbers. Like, hey, that was a 20-minute video. That was a lot that was going on in that video, so I'm gonna try to rehash as much as I possibly can. We're gonna start off first with shouting out the live chat crew, my regulars, you know, my sis Latanya Porter, Latrice Godfrey, Queen Candace, Evie Gavala. Those are my regulars that be in the chat. Shout outs to my sis who was in the chat by herself yesterday. You know, saying sorry you was by yourself yesterday. We was getting the AC fixed, got the AC fixed, you know what I'm saying, and you know, that thing was blowing good yesterday. It was blowing good. It ain't even on right now. That's how good it was blowing yesterday. So, I'm just trying to get my bearings together because I'm pissed. You know, I had just finished recording a 20-minute video and it did not save. So, yeah. So, I'm going to get into my numbers from yesterday. Tell y'all my numbers for this morning. Yesterday for lunch, as y'all know, yesterday for breakfast I had oatmeal, you know, cinnamon and raisins. For lunch yesterday I had chicken teriyaki rice from Wings Mania because I had bought that the night before because I had bought 2 chicken teriyaki rices that night. I had one for dinner and I had the second one I ate for lunch yesterday. And last night I had 2 ribs, some brown rice with liquid aminos for the flavor on it, and cucumbers. That's what I ate for dinner last night. So my readings as of yesterday, my readings for yesterday was 99 before breakfast, 116 before lunch, and 124 before dinner. And before breakfast this morning, my reading was 108. And my blood level was at 108. So I'm gonna sip on some of my concoction right here. For those that don't know, this is apple cider vinegar with the mother in it, mixed with turmeric, water. Boom, there you go. You feel me? As y'all already know, today is day 123. 1, 2, 3 into the 4th of July. You feel me? July the 4th, 2020 is today's date. 244 years ago, you know, a child rapist. I'm gonna keep it real with you, like I did the first go round. A child rapist penned the hypocrisy of all men were created equal. Of course, everybody that was living in this country was not considered to be equal at that time, and those people and their descendants are still, of course, fighting for basic human rights. So we got to get it together if we're supposed to be this country that, you know, stands on the liberties of freedom and justice for all. But once again, when you have a foundation that is shaky, a foundation that is crap, and you keep on stacking stuff on top of it, hoping that it's gonna get better. It's not. Not when your foundation is already crap. The foundation was crap to begin with, and you keep stacking stuff up on it and wanting it to be better. It's not gonna happen. You know, if your foundation is crap and you build a 10-story building, guess what? That thing gonna fall. And that's what's happening now. That building with that shaky foundation is falling. That's what's happening right now, y'all. If you don't know that by now, I don't know what else to tell you. So, this ain't just for the day, wearing black, because I've been on that tip since last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, You feel me? So, those who are consider themselves to be oppressed, you know, don't get nothing today. Don't even be out. You know what I'm saying? Stay at home and let them know that, you know, since they don't think your lives matter, let them know that your dollars matter. I bet you they'll change the tune then once they see that those dollars ain't going where they were going from Jump Street, because that's what matters to them, the almighty dollar. You know what I'm saying? And once they see that you ain't getting them your dollar, then that's when they start to value you in your life. And sad to say that that's crap, and that's very sad, but it's the truth right now. And so with that being said, I'm about to get into this recording from 44 years ago. We're about to get into it. I'm about to play it again because I had just finished playing it and had ended the video at that point. So here we go. Bicentennial Blues by Gil Scott-Heron. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, like, share, comment. Let me know if y'all like this angle better. little sketch that I was doing just then. Gil Scott-Heron, the late great Gil Scott-Heron, born in 1949, died in 2011. Some people, well, a majority of people consider him to be the godfather of rap. You know what I'm saying? He was a musician, poet, as you heard. You know what I'm saying? He was an activist. So for those that don't know Gil Scott-Heron and would like to hear more of him, you know what I'm saying, look him up here on the YouTube, you feel me? Or look him up, you know, elsewhere. Gil Scott-Heron, you know, in the Midnight Band, that was the name of his band in his early days. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, one of the big voices, you know, of the late 60s and throughout the 70s into the 80s, you know, speaking on all the issues at hand. If you ever heard of The Revolution Will Not Be Televised, that was him, Gil Scott-Heron. So, you know, that's just some of the stuff that I grew up on right there, you know, when it comes to this whole thing here. And like I mentioned earlier in this thing right here, you know, Thomas Jefferson, who became the third president of this country. You know, of course, he was the man who penned the Declaration of Independence. You know, slave owner, child rapist, you know, raped his sister-in-law, who was also his slave, you know, thanks to his wife who died. She owned Sally Hemings, which was her sister. Sally Hemings' mother was raped by Jefferson's father-in-law when he owned her mother, and that's how she was born. And of course, you know, when he married his wife, you know, he of course ended up owning Sally Hemings as well, and gave her at least 8 kids. So, you know, of course, all that came out, you know, before this century, you know, was reestablished before this century started, you know, in the late 1990s. You know, when all of that came back to the surface again regarding Jefferson and, you know, Hemings and the kids that he made with her. Can't say relationship because she was a child, you feel me? And so if anybody try to justify that, oh, she was in love with him or something like that, nah, I don't want to hear that crap. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go for that now, then why does that even matter then? Well, you know, times were different now. I don't want to hear that crap. Up all that, you know. So I mean, if he was intelligent enough to write something that y'all are still abiding by 244 years later, then why aren't you abiding by, you know, what he did, which was wrong? You know, he was evil, simple as that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat none. So don't forget that. Just as Gil Scott-Heron, of course, mentioned, you know, the hypocrisy of George Washington, who, of course, was the first president, so we believe, of the United States. You know, can't let anybody else slide as well. And it's funny, you know, given the fact that 50 years after he penned the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson also died on this day in 1826, 50 years after the Declaration of Independence was signed. So, yeah, may he burn in hell. You know, simple as that. So, if you don't like what I said, well, can't deny the truth, baby. Anywho's, I'm about to finish up this sketch real quick. You know, I hope y'all enjoyed this rehash. I'm still kind of mad because the first go round was a lot better than this. Shout outs to Karma Soul, who is one of the most awesome young ladies that I met yesterday. When I was at the Kroger, I met Karma Soul, who is a dope young lady, you know what I'm saying, who is all about fitness, and you know what I'm saying, children of Saturn, we recognize each other right off the bat, you know what I'm saying, Capricorn's in the building, you feel me? That's how that goes down, you know, we recognize each other for real though. So, you know, shout outs to her and all that she's doing, you know what I'm saying, and keeping people on the healthy tip, you know what I'm saying, teaching people about things. I got my raisin water also sitting in the refrigerator. I made me some raisin water yesterday. It's been marinating all day yesterday, so Got me some raisin water in the refrigerator. I'm going to try that out. You know what I'm saying? See, if it wasn't for these daily vlogs, y'all wouldn't even see me right now. I'm up here looking like the backside of a Nestle Crunch in front of y'all. You feel me? You feel me? So, anyways, I'm about done. You know what I'm saying? I think this came out pretty good. This pen probably going to be used up now. Now that I done did all this, but hey, it was worth it. I think this came out pretty good. I might put this on a shirt later on. I'm gonna put this on a shirt for our Rage on. You know what I'm saying? The Gil Scott-Heron sketch. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have the link for this below on this video once I put it on Rage on. You feel me? Anyway, hope y'all dig it. You know, I think it came out pretty good. You know, I mean, it was just from memory. I wasn't even looking at a picture of Gil Scott-Heron, so I think it came out pretty good. You know, I wasn't even looking at a picture of him. You know, so I think it came out pretty good. So, rest in peace to Gil Scott-Heron. You know what I'm saying? The godfather of rap. You know what I'm saying? Great poet, great musician. You know what I'm saying? Who gave us, you know, such works as what you heard, Bicentennial Blues, Revolution Will Not Be Televised, and so much more. You know, if you want to know more about Gil Scott, you know what I'm saying, look him up yourself for those that don't know about him. Anyway, I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? I think that came out pretty good, just off of memory. If you look, if anybody ever played Gil Scott in the movie, it will be Coming, but I don't know if I want to see Coming wear no bootleg wig, because Gil Scott-Heron had hair all the way up until the day he died. So, you know what I'm saying, especially an afro, you know, some type of, you know, fro-ish hair. You know, so, yeah, so, there we go. Did my little sketch right there. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Sorry it wasn't as lively. Y'all didn't get a chance to see me eat, poke my finger and all that stuff, because it already happened. So, meantime, between times, until the next go round, watch them videos. Enjoy the rest of your day, alright? One love.